Hey yo, what is up everyone? It's your boy Shazam21 and welcome to another video. Baby boy Shazam21. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I made another video. I just been on this like grind for a while, you know what I'm saying? Just not saying a lot of things, not announcing everything. It's just just working, man, just working on, what I've been doing and just, staying focused on the goal I had because, you know, I gotta focus on the things I want to start doing. But I just got done doing some like a little bit of kickboxing. I'll do it a little bit more tomorrow in the morning. Just do a little like setup for that. But otherwise, I just been just working. That's really it. Nothing too crazy. Um, and I still have plans for some YouTube videos and stuff. For this one in particular, I don't know what title I want to like say this. I'm thinking it's something like more similar to like oh, if you want to like take a punch or some shit like that, or even just sometimes you gotta learn how to spar or some shit. So honestly, without really doing a lot of like you know editing and stuff, or just talk about just sometimes you gotta like spar against someone. So I've been doing martial arts since I was like 12 years old. That's earliest I can like remember. I did initially got interested in it while watching some martial arts movies and a couple of cartoons that had some martial arts elements to it. The Matrix, obviously, a couple of Jet Li movies, Bruce Lee, obviously, and Jackie Chan as well, and I think Michael J. White too. Yeah, Michael J. White, and plenty more. Just you know, seeing a lot of that, and surprisingly a little bit to a certain extent WWE. I don't know why, but yes, somehow WWE got me into martial arts, and same with UFC. So I guess shout out to them as well. But still, like I've been out for like at this point like a decade or two, or a decade and a half. Just doing that. Mostly I did like karate, so that's like basically like my premise is still the basic is karate. Even though like nowadays I do like mixed martial arts, so basically I combine the elements that I already know from like punching and striking. Sorry, strikes from I know from karate, which is like punches, kicks, and all good stuff. Just amplified that to like kickboxing, Muay Thai, boxing, and a little bit of wrestling. Now wrestling, yeah, still gotta work on that. Still not the best at that, but you know, still gotta work on it. The issue is I haven't been in an MMA gym in a while, so I'm gonna get into that. Otherwise, I say, in every man's life, they should go ahead and give sparring a try. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if it's just like a light sparring, it's just like it will still like teach you a lot of things about just how to handle yourself in case of a fight too. Now, with street fight, that's different because there's a lot of unpredictability that could happen. And even if you're like an experienced martial artist or MMA fighter or anything else like that, it could still be like unknown factors of like, oh, does this person have a friend or just like so much that could happen with street fights. And I have never really been in a street fight, and I don't plan on ever experiencing that because that just sucks ass. But sometimes you just gotta like prepare yourselves for anything that could happen. So that's what I try to do. Is like I expect the worst to happen, but I always like get prepared to at least like handle myself in the situation. Now, not all the time I'm always gonna think like, oh my god, what's gonna happen if someone's gonna randomly attack me? Like I'm sure that's probably not gonna happen, but you know, you never really know. You just gotta like watch out for yourselves out there. You know what I'm saying? Because these ninjas, they sneaky bastards. They'll come at you when you least expect it, I mean, that's kind of the point. The Shinobis always strike from the shadows. But, these types, they ain't really like Shinobis. They'll just do it for free, just because. And they'll just do it without the mask and stuff. I mean, I'm wearing a mask, so I can't say for sure if I'm a ninja or not. I mean, I could be, You never know. But, yeah, no. I think every guy should experience at least some form of, you know, sparring. Whether that's in martial arts, and I guess wrestling to a certain extent. And yeah, just experience just being able to like know what it's like to like throw a punch and also how to like take a punch or take a kick. Or being able to like just handle yourself in a situation if let's say you do get taken down by someone who is at least decent at grappling because for us strikers, our biggest weakness every now and then is having to deal with a grappler most of the time. And if we're like very new to it, it's just like it's it could suck. And I learned from first hand experience of like dealing with some like good grapplers that I've like faced against. Yeah, it's a different ball game. So it's just for me, I just want to work more so just like the grappling defense. But it is nice to just at least like have that as an arsenal, just being able to take down motherfuckers. But you know, I think it's just best to just like, learn how to handle that as well because that can still be a pretty big factor. But mostly, some average Joe Smo is probably just gonna just start just throwing hands and just telegraph that shit to try to like hope that they'll land a good punch. But if you're like experienced, kind of like me a little bit, you're probably just gonna just like see that and just be like, I can handle myself a little bit. I mean, a little bit. I don't know, but still. Um, yeah. Anyways, all this to say, like, you know, you just gotta spar, against some people. More specifically, what you guys need to start spar against is like people that are at least a little bit better than you, or professional fighters, because that gives you a little bit more of like where your skills are lying in. Yeah, you could like spar against like another like person that's in a similar like skill set as you as well that can help. But you gotta at least like fight someone that's at least better than you. Let's say they have a better like range. You want to like work on just like how to like counter that and stuff. Or they have like straight. You could just like figure out ways to like still take them out without having to deal with like the straight. So you could just like work on like distance management or some shit. I don't know. Um, it's something like that, but it's mostly just spar just to spar and just have fun with it. At the end of the day, it's just like you're there to just at least like experience things. And most of the time when you're in like these MMA gyms and stuff, it's gonna be mostly like sparring. And every now and then there will be like some medium or hard sparring because like yes, that can still be a factor. And if let's say you're just like doing it for like a competition, you gotta have like damn near three of that. Now mostly it is gonna still technically be more light sparred, but if it starts to get to like time where you gotta like start fighting, you gotta like really like prepare yourself because you got to like really tighten up and try to like work on like things you gotta work on so that you're going against another person and shit. Basically, just gotta like really work hard to like get ready to like endure and start laying mofos out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, as far as fun, I haven't done it in so long, and it would be nice to like do it again once I find a good MMA gym once again, and I just want to just do it again because it's so long since I've actually sparred another person, and I get like the rush and adrenaline to just be like, oh man, this is super exciting. Oh, my phone's going off. Every now and then, whenever I'm recording a video at night, that always happens. Oh well, but yeah, no, it's just I think guys should do it, and I'll even say girls too should at least give Spire a shot. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's fun. It really is like a lot of fun. Like when you are just like sparring against another person. You get to learn a lot. You get to like know what your strengths and weaknesses are, and just like work on it, man. So, yeah. I mean, I won't say like what it is, because just in case if I do fight somebody that I would like to go against, I don't want them to be watching my video and being like, "Ooh, okay, Shies Man 21, I know your little secret now. Your weakness is this is a net. It's time to exploit that." Like, nah, fam, you ain't gonna get nothing. You ain't gonna get nothing. But nah. Either way, all I gotta say is just just spar a little bit. Do I need to put this on? I mean, I could technically. Sure. I mean, it's been a while since I've made a video, so might as well go ahead and put this on. Shout out to Anna the Furry or the Fairy, and Antha the Fairy. Yep, she's awesome. She actually made this plus my greatest friend in the world, Panda. Mwah. But otherwise, yeah. Anyways, I just want to yap about something really cool and martial arty. Uh, ooh, I've been like working on this like interesting technique for a while, and obviously I don't know if this is gonna like absolutely work to a certain extent, but I've just been like working on it, and the more I want to like practice with it, I want to like be able to like be so good at it. It's just like people think I'm like the expert of kicking and stuff, which to a certain extent, yes and no. I mean, I do have a black belt in karate for a reason. Nah, let me chill. Let me chill. Let me chill. Um, but yeah, I do want to work on something really nice, something deadly, something that can like strike four. No, four. What am I talking about? That strikes fear in the hearts of a man. And when they feel the power, they feel the punch, they feel the kick, and they feel it in their soul, that's when it's going to be very important. Because they're going to know that they're in the ring with a king. Ah, wow. Promo. So awesome, dude. I mean, I would like to do WWE one day, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would like to give that a try. I could be a pretty entertaining guy for the most part, but like I think like the feud I would like to have, and this gonna sound crazy, but I like to. Oh, hold up, my nose is bugging me. Hold on, sorry about that, but yeah, I would say the biggest feud I would like to have, and this is gonna be crazy, but I would like to have a feud with Dominic Mysterio, aka Dirty Dom, Dirty Dom. I don't know. It's just like I just want to just like talk some shit to him. You know what I'm saying? Just like dig into that man's soul a little bit and just try to see what's really up with the dirty dog. Because I could also be a dirty person too. But otherwise, that could work. I mean, Seth Rollins could be a good one too. Like he's always like a pretty good like worker too. But, he's all right. As much as I would like to, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but John Cena would absolutely do. Even like as he's a heel, like that would be like really awesome to see if he really is about that. Sorry about that, guys. I my computer really, really sucks ass. But anyways, um, what was I saying? Oh yeah, like I don't know if it's gonna happen, but like I would like to have a rivalry with John Cena. Like just see how that would go. But judging for the fact that Buddy is actually having a final like tour or whatever just going on with that, even though he's currently the champion. So I don't know how that's going on with that, but I don't know. That would be really awesome, but I I don't know if that's gonna work. Maybe it will. You never know. Hey, never say never. But that would be a good one. And like, I think one that might realistically happen. And I don't know if this is gonna be like anything like too crazy necessarily. Besides like Dirty Dominic's Mysterio, because that's definitely something that's going to happen most likely. I'll say, I think I'm gonna go against Carmella Hayes. Yeah, like you know how like there's that rivalry with like Jade Cargill and what was it, Naomi. I saw that one and that one was like really good. I want something that's like equivalent to that, and I think it would be really awesome if the King of Entertainment, me, can add a little flair with Carmelo Hayes, and we just like tear the roof off by talking some smack to each other, and maybe making some like like work on some like really cool storylines that's gonna like make some good money, some good moolah. But we'll see. That's just if that ends up happening. Like I know for a simple fact that you know I'm gonna have to like go to the performance center, blah 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 blah. But if I do get the opportunity to do so, then that'll be awesome. So if somehow WWE is watching this, I'd like to try out your performance center, and I would also like to see if I have what it takes to be a WWE superstar, and maybe, just maybe, get a little titles. You know what I'm saying? Or I could probably swing by to the UFC, and then grab a bantamweight title too. Hmm. We'll just have to see. Anyways, I'm done yapping. I think I'm getting a little tired now. Type shit. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned this, but my eye's doing pretty good. My right eye here. Wait, my right. No, no, my left eye. Sorry, my left eye is doing pretty good now. Uh, Long story short, I've been having some like eye issues, so I had to like, get that situated, and now it's doing pretty fine. You know what I'm saying? Like normal, I could like see okay for the most part, and I feel much better, and I don't have to wear an eye patch and feel like I'm about to like, rub some booty, even though that can still happen. You never know. Hey, I'm still a pirate in this bitch at the end of the day. Just because I don't have this anymore doesn't mean that your booty's mine. Nah, not like that. Not like that. Hey, hey, not like that, okay? I meant your treasure, okay? Not your actual butt. Unless you really want to give me your butt, then respectfully, it has to be a round ass. Like I can't do flats. I'm sorry. Unless it's like chicken, I mess with a flat chicken. They cool, but if it's like a if it's like a person's butt, it'll have to be round. I'm sorry, it has to be round, juicy, and thick. You know what I'm saying? Like I like it thick and round, not flat. Now, there's nothing wrong with a fat booty. Nothing wrong with that. But I need some cushion for some action in the bedroom. Anyways, I don't know if it's gonna get too rated R in this bitch. But yeah. All I gotta say is like I think I'm doing pretty good, I'm feeling good. I am sort of losing weight. I'll have to say, like, I am noticing that my body is a lot lighter, so it's kind of nice to see that, and I just want to continue to, you know, lose more fat and just look good, and especially because like the summer is coming up, I think I really owe it to myself to really be in the most phenomenal shape like of all time. So I want to look really really good and just be like, yes, look at me. Bask in my amazing glory. Anyways, I think that's all I got to say, lovelies. Lovelies. Have I ever called you guys that? Whatever. You guys are my lovelies, okay? All you guys that are watching this are cuties to me, you know what I'm saying? Man, woman, I don't know. I don't really care who you are. You're a cutie, okay? Um, yeah, I love you. And go to sleep. And go drink your water and take care of yourself. And if you want me to kiss you goodnight, then I guess so. Anyways, oh, what kind of video was this? I was talking about like sparring, and then I talked about WWE, and then all of a sudden I'm flirting with you guys. Eh, whatever. I mean, unless you guys like that, like, let me know. But otherwise, yeah, I just want to come on here to talk about stuff, and I will still post some videos. Like, I know it's been kind of like a little bit inconsistent. I'll admit, it's been inconsistent, but I will come back. Okay, I promise you guys. Monday, Tuesday, and at this point, fuck it, I'll even add a Wednesday. We're gonna be making some videos. We're gonna make some streams. In fact, for my streams, I think I want to do it a little bit more. I want to say daily. I mean, I could probably do it daily, technically, but I don't want to like lose out on like a lot of things. So instead, I'm just gonna just post like I don't know 7 days a week of Shazman Gaming stream. Tonight I'm probably not gonna do that because I have to record this video and you know post it on YouTube. But I will come back tomorrow for some Shazam Gaming content. It's going to be really good. I think we could probably do another W2K24, so we could probably do something like that. But, anyways, I think that's pretty much it. Yep. Yeah, I guess so. You know, I think what Bruce Lee once said, I don't know if it's like the exact quote, but I think if I remember correctly, I mean, it's two that I remember like somewhat is number one, I don't fear the man that knows 1,000 kicks. I fear the man that practice one kick 10,000 times or whatever, however it goes. It's basically if you have been practicing like just like one like particular punch or kick for like extended period of time and you're expert, you're more deadly than someone that literally knows everything but is still kind of like sucky. Not that there's nothing wrong with that. It's just more just like if you have like practiced the basics a couple of times, like every single time, then it's like yeah, it gets better. And another one, I think it's like very very like famous, and I think it's more just like absolve what is useful, discard what is useless, and add something unique to your own. And I'll have to say I do 1,000% agree with that. Like I don't like that martial arts can sometimes be dogmatic to just oh you only do like one technique and one what you call it like discipline for that long and that's it. Like don't get me wrong, like that can work for a lot of people, but I feel like to me as an artist, that's kind of limiting. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to add like something different. Like what if I mix in, like I don't know, like boxing with jujitsu or taekwondo with sambo, something like that. Just being able to like just like do a little bit of combination of like other things. You know what I'm saying? Instead of just like just doing just one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, um, resolve what is useful, discard what is useless, and add what is uniquely your own. And yeah, I say yeah, it works. And if you want to add uniquely to your own, it's actually not only just applies to like martial arts, but it also applies to like fitness as well. And that's just like calisthenics or weight training or bodybuilding and all this other stuff. Like there's ways around it. You know what I'm saying? You could just like, but of course you gotta still pick and choose of like which one you're gonna like, you know, really hold into, but also be able to experiment. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, then don't worry about it. Just try something else. So just don't be afraid to just like try out new things when it happens. Heck, I tried new language and I'm okay at it. Hola, ¿cómo estás tú? Soy Scheisman. Something like that. I'm still fucking trash at Spanish, by the way, but I'm doing okay in that. But anyways, I think that's I think that's enough talking. I'm gonna go ahead and call it night, and I will see you guys tomorrow. See peace will stay. Actually, tomorrow. What am I talking about? I'll see you guys later. Anyways, stay peaceful, stay amazing, stay awesome, and most importantly, stay be you, stay classy, and most importantly, stay be lovelies. Because you know what? I love you. You're an amazing person, and all I gotta say is, I am proud of you. Continue to do amazing, whoever the fuck you are. Okay. Keep kicking ass, keep glowing, keep taking care of whatever you can do, and just remember, life is a marathon. It's not a sprint. So take your time as much as you can. Don't worry about what else says about, oh, you gotta be this or gotta be that. Like, don't listen to that. Listen to what you believe in. Listen to the people that have actually been through some stuff that will teach you a lot, like a lesson on just like how to do your thing. They won't teach you how to literally live your life, but they can definitely guide you into the right direction of whatever goal you want to achieve. Okay, like I don't know, do what you gotta do. You sexy, consenting, amazing adults. Ah, hopefully that doesn't get taken out of context. Hopefully not. uh, Whatever. It's the internet. I don't give a damn. I love you guys. You guys have a good one. Peace.